No one saw me. Fuck you.
He's on the radio while he's getting his ass kicked.
What? Now the door's closed.
This is patrol. I'm getting my ass kicked.
Excuse me. No, excuse me.
Hell yeah.
Perfect timing. There comes the kitty.
Welcome back, everybody.
Welcome.
Yeah, we're all here.
We're playing Metal Gear
We're
again.
probably going to be playing this like a bunch of people with amnesia. Because I remember being at an airport and doing something there. And now I think we're going to a silo entrance, I think.
Yep.
Gotta get that grain.
Oh, right. It's circle that I need to press.
Yeah, circle's the confirm button. It has been quite a few months for us. That's the eternal pattern of Metal Gear.
Yeah, like I said, we're going to be playing it one day, and we're going to be playing one of the old ones, and then like mid-episode, it's going to switch to the fucking, like the remake of it, with us not acknowledging it whatsoever. Because it'll have been that long. Whoops. Circle. Alright.
Oh, what was the last place I did for Campbell? And do I do a new one? As we've seen from observing its exterior, the ballistic missile launch facility is an underground silo. The underground entrance is likely located somewhere in a surface level structure. That structure also appears to serve as the silo's cargo entrance. Let's nail down the location of the entrance to the silo.
When we nail down the entrance, we can't get in.
That's our ticket to the ICBMG.
I thought it was called an Ikbumg.
ICBMG, isn't that book by Roald Dahl?
I don't know what book you're talking about.
The ICBMG.
Are you here to tell me the same thing again?
You know it, dog. We're 99% sure the BFG's been transported to that ballistic missile launch facility.
Oh, the big fucking guy.
Now's our chance to pinpoint its exact location. So do a full sweep of the area and try to find the entrance to the underground complex. Stay on your toes.
Is he a ballerina? You gotta do the whole... Do I have to do the whole episode in point now? I've already failed.
You know that was a part of my basic training, Campbell.
How do I do things again? That's how I do things. If I remember correctly, Jonathan literally can't die. Didn't we say that already? Like, he can die, but he's... Oh, wait, he's not even camouflaged. Okay. Wait a minute. Do I recognize this place? No, I don't. Okay.
I'm trying to remember. Maybe he can't die because I think he's...
Oh, you're camouflaged. Okay, cool.
I think he's some sort of plot relevant. Like, I think he's the only one you recruit that shows up in cutscenes. Because he was the first one you recruited.
Do I already
Yeah,
have...
that's right.
Is this button? No. 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 No.
Are your controls all fucked up again?
No, I'm just trying to figure out... Oh, shit. No, stand up. Squared? No. Triangle. What?
What are you trying to do?
Oh, there we go. See what I had. Okay.
Do you still have normal, like, camera control and stuff?
I think so. So, okay, cool. I can actually send stuff back to the transport with this guy. Claymore. Love that manga. It gets real weird after a while, though.
No, it's completely normal. You know, the protagonist turns into someone else for a bit, kind of. And
that's true, actually.
Yeah.
How the hell do I get up there?
I think it was triangle.
That's what I'm pressing.
Oh, yeah!
Have you ever tried that? It feels great.
I love boxes. I love ass boxing. I like how you still sort of camouflage when you're doing that. But, like, crouching is like, who's that?
Listen, military men have to find their entertainment somehow. You know, in the army, it's ass boxing. In the Navy, as we've heard, it's 10 a.m. soup.
10 a.m. soup?
Yeah. You didn't hear about that, Connor? That's like, for some reason, that's the one detail that Connor's told us that I've fixated on the most. It's just so weird.
I don't remember the 10 a.m. soup story.
It's not even really a story. It's just at 10 a.m. every day, they go into the mess hall and have soup.
Oh.
We should start 10 a.m. soup.
I don't know. It sounds unwholesome.
I forget, I can't grab people with these guys, right?
Yeah, I think that's CQC, which only Snake can do. Or Big Boss.
Big snake.
There you go.
Big thick snake.
Big Snake. Did we ever figure out the rhyme and reason as to why sometimes you can't hide, sometimes you can?
Nope.
Someday we're gonna meet Kojima and ask him about that, and he's gonna say, "Oh, there's supposed to be a scent queue, but I couldn't get them to build it into the PSP."
Imagine the split second you lean out, one of the guards leans out the same way.
Hey, there's a dude down there.
There he is.
I know there's a dude like right around that corner.
What is it you're trying to accomplish here? Do you remember?
Nope.
And I think he just said, like, sweep the area. Maybe this guy has a broom.
Yeah, I think it's square that I need to do. Is it square? Never remember anymore. That's the biggest problem with this game, is we play it enough for me to get used to it, and then we stop playing and then I completely forget.
Yeah, it used to bother me when I would watch Let's Play channels that would be like, they would air more consistently than ours do.
Yeah.
But you'd watch like episode 10 and then the next day episode 11 would come out and you'd hear the same story about, for us it's been weeks and now I don't remember what the jump button is. And I used to be like, guys, it's not that fucking hard. And now it is that hard. Oh yeah. Gotta thrust into him.
Okay, and then...
Boxes have nothing on this, man.
Oh yeah, the nipple hold, I forgot about that.
Just a little pinch.
With the with the hand hover so that you're not actually touching.
Yeah. You can't sue me, I'm not touching you.
Like when you take a picture with a cosplayer and they're scared.
It's so cringe seeing those pictures. It's like, just be a normal human being. Jesus fucking Christ.
You know, I think it's funny, like, everyone gets shit for taking those pictures except Keanu Reeves.
Well, that's because how can anyone say anything wrong about that man?
Yeah, he, like, does the exact same things. Oh, he's so respectful. Like, yeah, he is. Keanu Reeves is great.
Reminds me of the fucking... the green text I read about how a baby was crying at like a fucking coffee shop and Keanu Reeves was there, and then he breastfeeds the baby and everyone's like, wow, that was sure, and that was truly amazing. And it, like, as you mentioned that whole like, oh, he's so respectful, I'm like, maybe that's what it is. Like, that's why everyone makes those kind of jokes, because yeah, he could do anything and everyone would be like, but it's Keanu Reeves, it's fine.
Yeah.
He killed a man. Well, I mean, the man probably deserved it.
Like, that's what happens in John Wick. He, like, has a house full of dead bodies. The police come, they're like, all right, you have a good night.
Thanks for cleaning up these mean streets. Are these the men that murdered your dog? No, these ones I just didn't like. Well, that's totally understandable.
There's a dude by the door. there is really a part of me that just wants to just go ham guns blazing, but every time I've done that, it's like, okay, here's like 40 more soldiers.
Oh man, maybe this missile silo isn't that heavily guarded.
Can you close the door on him? Oh.
Oh, I can't even move the door.
Punch it.
Knock, knock.
Now that's Metal Gear in a thumb, like just in a nutshell, right there.
What?
Get away!
I don't like that sometimes they can just resist the grab. No.
Hey, Private, check out these moves.
No one saw me. Fuck you.
He's on the radio while he's getting his ass kicked.
What? Now the door's closed.
This is patrol. I'm getting my ass kicked.
Excuse me. No, excuse me.
Hell yeah!
Solid, naked snake, baby.
This is making me Solid Snake.
This is Big Boss.
How come sometimes they can like stop you from grabbing them? I don't understand.
I think it's that you've hit the point where when you're like the generals are theoretically skilled enough.
Oh, gotcha.
God, I'm so solid right now.
If I ever have a son, I'm gonna name him after this boner. Campbell, if I ever have a... What?
Alright then.
Guys, I just thought of a new combat strategy.
There we go. Got a gun. Thank you.
Laying on the floor.
Guys, we can go under these too. Did you ever notice that?
My ankle!
Damn,
Are you
soldier.
down?
I forgot my strategy. I know I've said this
All according to Kikaku.
I know I've said this 1,000 times, but the way I've always played Metal Gear is I try to be stealthy until something like this happens, and then I just go nuts.
No, shoot the... Okay, now I'm not shooting. I'm just gonna let that happen because for some reason...
I think there's a ready your gun button.
Give me a status report.
When you're in third
But I was...
person.
I swear to God, there was like the half hold the square button.
Not on the PSP. Because it wasn't analog buttons.
Oh, maybe that's what I'm doing wrong.
There was some sort of ready your gun button, though. I remember that.
Remember change.
Snakehead.
He's my favorite.
He's gotten a lot of promotions. I never
actually kinda
upgraded his
curious.
equipment, though.
We're just gonna hit that. Nobody cares.
Nobody cares, Campbell. Leave me alone.
Okay.
I was thinking about it a long time ago, Jordan.
Yep.
I remember you bringing up before that you were... When I said, like, I stealth until things go wrong, and then I just go guns blazing when things go wrong. And you said, but it's a stealth game, though, and that betrays, like, the point.
Yeah.
But the thing is, I've always perceived...
I guess you could argue that this isn't technically as stealth
I've always
anything.
perceived all of, like, Big Boss and Solid Snake and whatever. I've always perceived them as more of, like, a Captain America type.
Yeah.
Where, like, he'll stealth into a situation, but he's fully capable of punching his way out.
Yeah.
Which I think is where, because to me, somebody who never fires a gun in the theory, why does everybody know him as the legendary soldier?
It's true.
So my internal context is that he's that kind of a...
Can I climb, please?
That kind of a super soldier kind of guy. How did you climb it before?
I'm literally pressing every button I can.
But you got up there before. How did you do it before?
I don't know. Do I have to, like, parkour there? There's no way.
Is that what you did before? I don't remember.
I got on top of this by rolling, but I swear there's a way to climb shit.
There is. I thought it was triangle.
Ah.
Try crouching. And then, like, triangling or something. I feel like it's triangle, but I don't remember. Welcome to, like, episode 17 or something.
I can't do basic things. Why can't I climb this?
Was there a different way?
Is Snake the only one that can climb?
He's the only one with the upper body strength.
Nobody else could survive on a solely rat diet.
That's the only. So that's the only reason he could CQC is because everyone else skipped arm day.
Yeah, they try to even just raise their arms and they snap in two.
I'm gonna try to grab this dude. If it fails, I'm just gonna restart the mission immediately.
You say that out loud. What did you say, Bill?
Neat.
That's pretty neat. So you didn't climb up last time, you came this way.
Yeah, I came this way. I'm really disappointed I can't bridal carry any of them.
That would be such a much more believable excuse, too. Just, what happened to that guy? I don't know, I'm taking him to the infirmary. And then you put him in the back of a truck.
Could you imagine? It's like this is kind of dark, but it's some sort of like horrific thing happening, and paramedics, instead of like getting gurneys and stuff, they just grab people like this and just drag them out. Their head just bouncing along the rubble.
He's got a concussion, let's go!
Thanks, is that ammo for a gun I don't have?
Probably. So I've noticed lately most of the missions are having these people, so I want to grab a couple more.
I can't wait till we get to the more modern games.
Yeah, because I played...
And then you're gonna revert to the oldest ones.
Yeah. Yeah. It'll be interesting, that's for sure.
But I mean, even Metal Gear, like even Twin Snakes and Sons of Liberty and Guns of the Patriots have a lot more modern controls, so...
All right, I don't want to bump into
we
you.
will
That
hit a
might be
point where
suspicious.
it'll just stay somewhat consistent. I'm not looking at you. Do they have the same face?
Yep.
I'm a perfect clone of you.
Who's that?
For a second there, I got the two of you mixed up. I thought he flipped you.
Sick. Ow,
I
ow.
heard the commotion.
Go faster, Beetle. Go faster, Beetle. Please don't die on me. We're just gonna go back over here and grab Snake. As soon as I'm out of view, is that when I can switch? No place to hide. How do I go back? Oh, right, it's X.
So question for you, Jordan, as a PC gamer.
Yeah.
When we get to 5, do you want to play that one on PC to have keyboard and mouse?
Probably.
And then be forced to give it up again?
Yeah. Yeah, because I, for some reason, am mentally deficient when it comes to using a controller. I don't know what it is. I don't know why it is, but it's something about it is just completely unintuitive to me. You saw it when we played Halo.
Yeah.
Well, you've played Halo with me with a controller, and I'm fucking terrible. And then you saw me play it with fucking you and Nathan, and I was completely fine.
Yep.
This is Patrol. We've lost sight of the enemy. Commence alert formation.
There's a box here we've never seen before.
And it's breathing and listening to Rihanna.
I will never forget sitting in the box, and then they lifted the box, and I was just sitting there. Given how weird that character was, I feel like it should have been in character for them to be like, oh, it's just him.
Yeah. Oh, it's something he's got going with
Vulcan. Yeah.
It's a fetish thing. Vulcan like saying, I'm robbing the box.
No, they're reenacting a I'm stuck scenario.
I'm stuck in the dryer. When there's clearly so much room for me to move.
Now, what kind of dryers are these people using?
The porn kind.
Very small dryers. You only need to hold so many, like, you know, such a big load in the dryer.
Yeah, you do.
It's like those commercials for people that can't do simple things.
Yeah. Has this ever happened to you?
Stuck in the dryer. But they still like turn it on so his legs are spinning.
I was just imagining like one of those infomercials, but it just straight up plays a scene from some dryer. Has this ever happened to you?
Just washing your kid's underwear, and then the neighbor comes in.
I love that this is considering being detected.
Stepbrother.
No. Come on. I think that's one of the biggest problems I have with this game is, oh, I have to like knock this dude out. Now I have to awkwardly stand there and kick them and wait for them to get up and kick them again.
Yeah.
Like, they're on the ground. Let me grab them on the ground.
Or at least, like, animate a little, like, floor kick so you're not just kicking a foot above them.
I think that's my biggest gripe, because there's all this pressure on like grabbing somebody appropriately, because it's like if I mess it up now I have to sit there and kick them, and then the entire fucking neighborhood hears it. So like why can't I just like knock them on the ground and then like pick them up while they're on the ground and then choke them out?
Yeah.
Because I feel like you could do something like that in Phantom Pain, couldn't you?
I don't remember, but probably.
Commence alert formation.
Acknowledged. The enemy is still nearby.
Can I climb this?
I'm gonna Google it.
Not like clicking the sticks. No, not that, not that. Whoa.
What happened?
I don't know, he was dead when I found him.
Because I would like to go this way.
I don't think that's the solution.
Do I not have a silencer anymore? This is just a gun. This isn't even like a trank gun.
Alright, I found a manual.
Hell yeah.
Remember when manuals for handhelds used to always have a picture of the handheld being like, this is the X button, this is the circle button.
Remember, don't play for more than an hour at a time or your eyes will melt out of your skull.
How do I question people?
HQ.
This is HQ.
Whatever.
Understood. Return to your position.
Anything?
The manual is very robust.
Who is Emmanuel and why is he in all these games all the time?
Good point. For uneven areas and height differences less than waist height, you can move towards the uneven area and press the action button triangle to climb over it.
Okay, well I guess that was technically higher than waist height, so I guess I can't climb it.
Yeah, the little example image shows him climbing up onto a step he could easily step on.
The legendary soldier.
What are we looking for here again? Campbell, what am I looking for here again?
When you restrain an enemy, press the L button to interrogate him.
L
I think
button.
that's L1.
Okay.
You can hold up enemies. Stalk an enemy from behind while moving plus the stalking button, which is triangle. Right?
Yep.
That's what you're doing now.
Yep.
Then when you're behind them, wield your gun, and Snake will say freeze.
Oh, I was thinking hold up like over your head.
So I have to like do that?
Yeah.
I don't want that dude to see me, so I'm gonna wait him out.
If you circle around in front of him while aiming at his head or fire a warning shot without hitting him, he will become frightened and drop an item.
That's what I do whenever I'm getting mugged.
This isn't very good description, Jordan, but this might help.
Yeah.
After dropping an enemy to the ground, you can use a gun to force them to freeze.
Oh,
I think
okay.
that means take out like first person mode and they'll like just lay there.
Does anyone remember why I'm here?
With no weapon equipped, press the attack button, the square button, while moving to drag the enemy down to the ground.
Oh, sorry, say that again?
With no weapon equipped, press the square button while moving to drag the enemy to the ground.
What does that do?
I assume that means you just knock them prone immediately. Is that different from when you're just beating the shit out of them?
But they can get up afterwards, which is the problem. Oh, don't see me. I might just try to yeet over that wall. Sick.
Hell yeah. Now that's parkour.
No, roll.
But it's scary.
Who's that?
Yeah.
This is HQ.
Enemy sight.
Did it say specifically how I'm supposed to?
I think you have to be like behind them, like as if you were gonna grab them.
At that point, I would just grab them, honestly. Ladder?
I think it's triangle.
I'm pressing triangle. There we go.
See you boys later.
He's heading for the treehouse.
Our dads built that for us.
Our army dads.
Whoa, hi.
Which is what we call generals. Do you think soldiers ever accidentally call like superior officers dad? Like when you call a teacher mom?
I hope so.
I just want to shoot. Thank you. I don't know why I have this camera angle, but that's okay.
Cinematic.
Gonna take this opportunity to run around and see what I'm actually looking for.
Oh, right, you're looking for an entrance to an underground thing.
Does this count?
Maybe when you're not alerted anymore. Sir, you took a right. We don't know where he went.
You went into the tunnel. I don't know.
Do I have to call Campbell if I found it?
No, usually there's like the little red squares on the ground.
Yeah.
HQ,
This is HQ.
this is Patrol. We've lost sight of the enemy. Commence alert formation.
Acknowledged. The enemy is still nearby.
Whoa. Hello, camera.
Is that still a trank gun or is it just silenced?
I have no idea.
It's just a very strong tranquilizer.
It's a lethal dose of lead. The best tranquilizer there is.
I take one before bed every night.
Just swallow a bullet with a glass of water. Helps me sleep.
Like in Drive.